Hey guys, my name is Steph, and today I'm going to show you how to create salt and watercolor snowflake art. So to begin, the materials needed are watercolor paint, some watercolor paper, some paint brushes, a white crayon that I accidentally broke, some water, as well as some salt. These are all items you can find at the dollar store, Walmart, or Michael's, and for an inexpensive price. To begin, I am going to place a piece of the watercolor paper on this tray. The tray is just to prevent salt from flying everywhere. And then you move into drawing the snowflakes. The snowflakes will vary. I use the method of making X's and crossing them through diagonally and vertically. Um, but it is a little bit difficult to see what you are doing considering you are using a white crayon on a white piece of paper. But it makes the art fun and unique, making each snowflake its own special kind. Next, I'm moving into the watercolor paint. So you'll need the brush, the water, and of course your colors. I start by dipping my paintbrush into the water and then into the watercolor paint, and I begin painting my piece of watercolor paper. I start with blue and I just continue to paint following the same strokes from right to left. And as you can see, now there is a magical snowflake starting to appear. With watercolor paint, I find that less is more. I try not to dip my brush too much into the water, as well as not to drag too much paint onto the paper as well. Next, I go in with a little bit of purple and continue painting onto my watercolor paper. As you can see, more of my white snowflakes are starting to appear. I'm going to continue painting until my page is all full with colors and all my snowflakes are revealed before moving on to the final step. I am not the most artistic person, but I did enjoy this technique very much because I was able to see an invisible drawing come to life through some beautiful colors and through a fun technique of painting. Next up, I am moving into the final step, which requires the salt. And again, less is more. All I'm doing here is pinching a bit of salt and sprinkling it around the photo. This gives the image a frosted and snowy look and gives it a bit of texture as well. While that dries, here are a few finished pieces. The salt and water technique can range across the art curriculum. You can modify or add this technique into other art projects or pieces from grades K to 12. This art project specifically can fit grade 2 curriculum by hitting outcomes CP27 and CP28. Thanks for watching.